Let's play!
Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I am playing main story quest of Realm Reborn currently. I am level 12, and I am a cat. Hear me, cow. Anyways, we're gonna go talk to Didnt. So happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperville Mines days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delay. Yes, chef. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to do this fate. Oh yeah, I gotta do it. There's guys I need for my hunting log. What the fuck was that? $13 gil and pocket lint just for you. Don't spend it all in one place. What do you want? Didnt's product. You can send all the notices he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. It's a god's damned shame, too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. The product you heard Didnt going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw nashikite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out even, but then them 12 damned goblins came about. Not like any goblins I'd seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, their only concern with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my nashikite? Okay, my controller just died. I'm gonna plug it in. Hope it works. Okay. Let us interact, shall we? Yay, I leveled up. That wasn't so bad. Pretty easy overall. Easy like Sunday morning. Like the SpongeBob quote. I hope he's not quoting something else in that episode where he makes the sundaes that are disgusting peanut plant, ketchup, and onion. How'd you fare, friend? Did you find the raw nashikite? Bet your buttered dollar. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones, and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nanashe ul Nasha, who once ruled as the Sultana. This should save Dadanen from his troubles, if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I found. I reckon those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midges have been harassing travelers along the road connecting Horizon to here. It's gone so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midges could also be troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There have already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fufu Lupa know. He'll reward you for your trouble and maybe even offer you more work. Okay. How hard could slaying a few swarms? Here's $20. Go see a Star Wars. Now we run. Run, 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 run. Oofaloopa. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. What do I owe this? What? You've slain how many swarms of sun midges? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon long? If so, there is much and more you can do to help here. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of the missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leofric is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. So I fear that the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. He must have made it to Central Thanaland, where the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and the Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as the Black Brush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest that... Okay, that guy just... Okay, I suggest that you focus your search on the road to Black Brush Station in Central Thanaland. Luck, you will find her quickly. Sure. I don't have enough. Or I do, but I'm not gonna, it's not worth my money. Probably. Hope I don't kick myself over. Just a little walking. What's the worst that could happen? I start singing again to fill the silence because I don't know how to talk over just walking in a video game? Walking with nothing of note interesting happening? Oh, that's a cool map. Here we go, Central Panelin. I wonder at what point we'll get to visit Limsa, Lominsa, and Gridania. Probably like level 20 or something. Also, I just don't remember, so it could very easily be sooner. I've just figured, you know, you should eat, because I'm like level 13 already. Alright, Cecily. Huh? A letter? I've got Fufulupa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Got to tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Fufulupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it to the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Okay. Where is this? Oh, that's a walk. Can I tell it? For only 100 gil. 100 gil pieces of gil. Brings us all the closer. Wow. Space. Wow. Incredible. Passing through, will you stay in a while? Valupa sent you all the way this way because of a late letter? Boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he was demoted. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The Brass Blades don't give a Kikirin's arse about this settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer, the refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. Hey, we leveled up. I thought I told you to get out of here. What? Looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine then. Listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence in Quivern Mons, on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to the Yoland Queveron, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugee, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Okay. Over down here. Okay. Guy who only knows the movie Dune voice. Yeah, I know what a Baron is. Getting pretty big Dune vibes from this Baron cover. I wonder if they were thinking of Dune when they were designing this quest, you know, because they have a Baron. I hope I'm thinking of the right thing, and that I'm not just making an ass of myself by assuming the movie Dune has a Baron in it. Pretty sure there is, but I could very well be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Difficulty rank unlocked. Wow. Probably because I've been doing a lot of hunting wall. Once we kill the cactuars, what have they ever done to us? Except be adorable. What else cochineal mean? Alright, I think after this quest, we're going to, I'm actually going to be turned back to finish access. Okay, so I need, yeah, I'm going to do, the next couple of class quests after this quest. That was easy. And now I'll just run. Run away! Wonderful weather we're having. Wonderful weather we're having. Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? Wonderful weather we're having. Alright, Lofric. Was it done? Good. I hope the wretch died screaming. Ul'dah is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. Okay, now we're delivering an item. I know I just skipped over text. But you gotta understand! Alright, where is her? Oh, okay. Seems like a pretty easy quest. I'm gonna go and do, like, job quests now. Because my next MSQ quest... Big story quest. My next MSQ is just something I have to talk to someone about. So I feel like there's no better time to do my job quest. Considering I'm gonna probably have to go somewhere and do something for it. You look well, Artie. I hope you are ready for your next task, because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, the victims of which were all Huron men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon their bodies of the deceased, we believe that Lancers are responsible for the crimes. Not only are these murders a blight upon our city, I fear that it is only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. I have just received reports of foreign Lancers skulking about in Stone's Throw. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely that these are our culprits. We cannot abide any more murders. Go to Stone's Throw, outside the Gate of Nald, and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, we may find these Lancers before they strike. Okay. And now we walk, and now we walk, and now we walk, and walk, and walk. Okay. The wonderful weather we're having, huh? Hi, how are ya? I need to get better at figuring out stuff to fill the time. But I must attune to this aetherite. Then I will teleport. And, just McFreaking go. Alright, here we go. So they're finally here. Performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap as we take you through this monkey rap. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. He's quick and nimble when he needs to be. He can float through the air and climb up trees. He's not, if you choose him, you'll not choose wrong with the skip and a hop. He's one tough Kong. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. I don't know the rest of the DK rap. But I love the Melee remix because they change hell of a guy to heck of a guy. You know, because DK64, which came before it, and said hell of a guy. That was just so controversial. Like, even though Smash Bros. Melee was rated T for teen, which is most certainly a higher rating than Smash, or not Smash, than DK64 got, considering DK64 is rated E, you know, I feel like they didn't have to censor it, but they did anyways, and for that reason, I think that's funny. Alright, Gutless Gladiator, what's your deal? Don't kill me, please! I'm not the one you want! Well, this is a fine how do you do. Well, this is a fine pickle. Yeah, I'm just gonna teleport. Yeah, I'm pretty cool, you could say. Spending my gil the arty way. They were indeed the murderers we sought. But what brought Duskwhite freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? And why were they murdering Hiren men with swords? For a sword! What is it? Lancers for a sword. A gang of them hiding in the tunnels south of Black Rush Station. It seems we're not rid of them yet, Hearty. You might as well finish what you started. Go to Central Thanalan and dispatch the last of these freelancers. Bruce, accompany Artie, see that she doesn't die. Well, I can't keep the last from getting skewered, but I'll patch her up best I can. Artie, defend Bruce. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep all your enemies occupied. Make sure you command their full attention at all times. I am counting on you to keep those bastards away from me. Watch me back and I'll watch yours. You have your orders, gladiators. Send these freelancers to the 7th gate. Yes, ma'am. Now we're on the road again. I don't know the words, but we're on the road again. Something, something, something on the road again. First I gotta kill this giant tortoise now that it is telling me to kill the giant tortoise. I wasn't going to before, but because it was so peaceful. So peaceful. But, you know, I guess it's time. Not every giant tortoise can live in harmony. That was easy. I'm gonna walk just because I can, and because I have 600. But I get to stay in a jog. Ain't that quaint? Ba-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Wonderful weather we're having. Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? Wonderful weather we're having. Wonderful weather we're having. Wonderful weather we're having. Die, tortoise. Die, tortoise. Not today. Wow. I did it. I killed the tortoises. And earned the respect of my fellow blades. Yeah, see? The gate of Thal, see? The steps of Thal, see? Yeah, see? Now we teleport and go in the Coliseum. I have to do some quests just to get some gold for Gil, rather. Congratulations on a job well done, Artie. Bruce says you acquainted yourself well. You have shown tremendous growth since you joined us, and though it pains me to do this, you have earned the right. Artie, I grant you leave to join other guilds. As you doubtless know, Ul'dah is home to both Pugilist Guild and the Thaumaturgist Guild. However, there are also guilds where you may learn something of more peaceful traditions. You may even join the guilds of other nations if that is your desire. Know that I will respect your decisions, whatever they may be, so long as you do not forget that you are, above all, a gladiator. Before you head out, I wanted to ask you. Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What is your opinion on this, Artie? Aldous? Are you certain that is the name you heard? He's alive? But how? Okay. Considering all my gear is equal or better than the gear that was optioned, I'm just, yeah. You have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guilds. There exists myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current one. You now have access to the armory system. You know that in addition to martial classes, you may also choose to become a disciple of the hand, one who synthesizes items from the hand material, or a disciple of the land, one who harvests resources from the. Mastering more than one class is the first step to becoming a well-rounded adventurer. First things first, I'm gonna equip my item. Hail, Artie. You come at a good time. I have another task I wish to assign you. The Immortal Flames and the Brass Blades have both requested the Guild's assistance in maintaining security at Camp Drybone, a vital outpost along the Royal Algin Sunway. The Amalja have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon, creating a significant disruption in trade. Ul'dah has a long, troubled history with the Amalja, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone and search for these raiders, Artie. I've already dispatched the other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one for more information. Okay. I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you all for watching. If you want to see more, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back in the next one. Goodbye.